students, in last video we have studied about the matrices. So in last video, which are the different types of matrices that we have studied already. Now students, by using the definition by properties of different types of matrices, we have to solve the exercise problem from exercise 4.4. So let us take the first problem of exercise 4.4. The first problem is that construct the matrix A equal to Aij with matrix 3 by 2 order whose elements Aij are given by Aij equal to I minus j whole square 5 minus I. So students, we have to form the matrix of order 3 by 2. 3 by 2 means 3 means I into j, where I represent number of rows and j represents number of columns. So here A is the matrix of order 3 by 2. Suppose we have the matrix A equal to 3 rows and 2 columns. So A11, A12. So first row, this is the first row. Okay, A12. Now A21, A22, A31, A32. These are the elements of the matrices Aij with order 3 by 2. So these are the 3 rows, first row, second row, third row. First column, second column, C1, C2, R1, R2, R3. Okay students, so let us, and the elements Aij equal to I minus j whole square 5 minus I, where I and j, I is row number and j is the column number. Here I equal to row number and j equal to column number. Okay, so let us find out the element A11. For A11, I equal to 1 and j equal to 1. So let us put the value here. I is 1 minus j is 1 whole square upon 5 minus 1. So A11 is 0. Okay, now let us find out A12. A12 means I is 1, j is 2. So 1 minus 2 whole square upon 5 minus I means 5 minus 1, first row. 1 minus 2 whole square, this is 1 and upon 4, this is 1 by 4. Okay, now for the element A21, second row, first column, A21, here I is 2 and j is 1. So 2 minus 1 whole square upon 5 minus 1. 5 minus 2. 2 minus 1 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 square is 1 and 5 minus 2 is 3, this is 1 by 3. Now A22 equal to 2 minus 2 whole square upon 5 minus 2 and that is 0. Okay, now A31, third row, first column. So I is 3 and j is 1. So 3 minus 1 whole square upon 5 minus 3 and 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 square is 4, 5 minus 3 is 2 and that is 4 by 2 is 2. Okay, and A32, third row, second column, this is 3 minus 2 whole square upon 5 minus 3. 3 minus 2 is 1, 5 minus 3 is 2 and that is 1 by 2. So let us form the matrices. So the elements are the elements are the matrix A equal to A11, A11. So what is A11? A11 is 0. So put here 0. A12. What is A12? A12 equal to 1 by 4. This is 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Okay. Then A21. A21 is 1 by 3. A22 is 0. A31 is 2. And A32 is 1 by 2. And this is the matrix of order 3 rows and 2 columns, that is 3 by 2, and this is the required matrix. Okay students, in this way we have formed the matrix by given property. Okay, now the second problem is that construct the matrix A such that A equal to Aij with order 3 by 2, where elements Aij equal to I minus 3j. So here matrix A is of order 3 by 2. So the matrix is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 means A11, A12, A21, A22, A31, A32, in this way. Okay, there are 3 rows and 2 columns, order is 3 by 2. Okay, now let us find out the first, what is the property of the element, that is Aij equal to I minus 3j, where I is the row number and j is the column number. So let us find out A11 equal to I is 1 and j is 1. So 1 minus 3, and that is minus 2. Now A12 means row is 1 and column is 2. And this is 1 minus 3 into 2. 1 minus 6 is minus 5. Okay. Now for A21 means I is 2 and j is 1. And that is 2 minus 3 into 1, and this is minus 1. Okay. Now for A22, A is 2, I is 2 and j is 2. 2 minus 3 into 2. 2 minus 6 is minus 4. Okay. Now A32. First A31. I is 3 and j is 1. 3 minus 3 into 2. Okay, 3 into A31. For A31, that is I minus 3 into j. I is 3 and j is 3 into 1. 3 into 1, and that is 0. Okay. Now for A32, I is 3 and j is 2. So 3 minus 3 into 2, and that is minus 3. Okay. So the required elements are, so the required matrix A equal to A11 is minus 2, A12 is minus 5, A21 is minus 1, A22 is minus 4, A31 is 0, A32 is minus 3, and this is the required matrix. In this way we have to form the matrix. Okay. Now the next question is that classify the given matrices into its different types. So students, in last lecture I have taught you the different types of matrices. The types of matrices: row matrix, column matrix, triangular matrix, upper triangular, lower triangular, diagonal matrix, unit matrix, skew matrix, symmetric matrix, skew symmetric matrix, singular matrix. These are the different types of matrix that we have learned in last lecture. Okay, and we have to use that definition or that properties of matrices to classify the given matrices. So we have to classify the given matrices according to its type. So let us see, this is the first matrix. Suppose the first matrix is that. What is the first matrix? The matrix is, suppose this is the matrix 3 minus 2 4, 0 0 minus 5 and 0 0 0. See students, suppose this is the diagonal. Suppose this is the diagonal, and as lower the elements, below the diagonal elements are 0. See, below the diagonal elements are 0. And as below the diagonal elements are 0, this is the upper triangular matrix. This is the upper triangular matrix. Suppose this is the matrix A and the matrix is upper triangular. Upper triangular. Because below the diagonal elements are 0. Now let us see the second. What is the second? In second matrices, suppose this is the matrix B. Suppose this is the matrix B. See here, in this matrix, matrix B equal to 0, 4, 7, minus 4, 0, minus 3, 7, 3, 0. See students, suppose this is the diagonal. This is the diagonal. This is 4 and negative of 4 is minus 4. This is minus 7 and this is 7. See here. This is plus 3 and this is minus 3. So by observation of these elements, which type of this matrix? See students, in this matrix we have observed that diagonal elements are 0. Diagonal elements are 0. These are the diagonal elements. The diagonal elements are 0. And non-diagonal elements are symmetric. Symmetric means this, with negative sign. The numbers are same with opposite sign. The numbers are same with opposite sign. Number of same with means here Aij equal to minus Aji. Non-diagonal elements are negative numbers of each other and diagonal elements are 0. This is the property of skew symmetric matrix. This is the skew symmetric matrix. Okay, skew symmetric. Now let us see another. So the another matrix is, suppose this is the matrix C students, suppose this is the matrix C. Number 3 is matrix C, 5, 4, minus 3. See students, suppose there are 3 rows. First row, second row, third row. But only one column, and if the matrix have only one column, that is known as the column matrix. Column matrix. That's why it is column matrix. Okay. Now the next one is this. Next one is this. The matrix is, suppose this is the matrix E, that is equal to 3, 9, 9 square root of 2 and minus 3. Only one row is there and there are 3 columns, first, second, third. But only one row is there, that is the row matrix. That is the row matrix. Okay students, in this way. Now let us see another example. Another example is, suppose 6 0 6 0 0 6. Okay, so as only the diagonal elements are there, 6 and 6, and the diagonal elements are same. Okay, if the diagonal elements are same, that is known as the scalar matrix. That's why it is the scalar matrix. It is the scalar matrix. Now the next matrix is suppose this is the matrix 3 0 0 0 5 0 0 0 1 by 3. So here the non-diagonal elements are 0. See students, these are the non-diagonal elements. The non-diagonal elements are 0 and these are the diagonal elements. These are the diagonal elements. Means the diagonal elements are non-zero. And if this is the case, diagonal elements are non-zero and non-diagonal elements are 0, then that is the diagonal matrix. That's why it is the diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix. Okay, now the next matrix is, suppose the matrix is 10 minus 15 minus 15 0 square root of 34 27 square root of 34 5 by 3. So students, suppose these are the diagonal elements, and if you see, then you will see that the elements means Aij and Aj, the elements are same. Aij and Aji elements are same. See, this is the same with this. This is same with this. And see students, this is the square root of 34 is same with square root of 34. Means these are the symmetric. These elements are symmetric. That's why the matrix is symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. Okay, in this way the matrix is symmetric. Now the next example is, in this way we have to identify the matrix by using their properties. Okay, now the next question is that which of the following matrices are the singular or non-singular? So first one is the matrix B equal to 2 3 4 3 4 5 4 5 6. So students, we have studied about the singular matrix. What is mean by singular matrix? A matrix is singular matrix if its determinant value is 0. Okay, so matrix B is singular. Matrix B is singular if determinant value of B equal to 0. Determinant value of B means the brackets are replaced by the vertical column. That is 2 3 4 3 4 5 4 5 6. This is equal to 2 into 24 minus 25 minus 3 into, eliminate this row, this column, 6 into 3 is 18 minus 4 into 5 is 20 plus 4 into 5 3s are 15 minus 16, 4 4s are 16, and this is 2 into 24 minus 25 is minus 1 minus 3 into 18 minus 20 is 2 minus 2 and plus 4 into minus 1. So determinant value of B, that is equal to minus 2 minus minus plus 6 and plus minus minus 4, and determinant value of B equal to 0. Hence matrix B is singular because determinant value of B is 0. Okay, now the next example. The next example is that also the given matrix is singular or non-singular, that we have to identify. Okay, so let us find out the determinant value of A. So determinant value of A equal to, determinant value of A is, replace brackets by vertical columns, and that is equal to A P 2A minus P, then B Q 2B minus Q, C R 2C minus R. This is okay. So students, now by using some properties of determinant we have to simplify it, but as the properties of determinant is deleted from your syllabus, so I have not explained the property of determinant, but to solve this example we have to use the property. So let us see how we can simplify this determinant into simple form so that we can solve easily. Okay students, so this determinant we can split up into two parts. So determinant A equal to, so we can use this as A P 2A, B Q 2B and C R 2C. The property is that if there are, means any row or any column, the elements in that row or column is expressed like this, then we can split this determinant by using this, means say first row as it is, second row as it is, and first element we have written here, and now also similarly first row as it is, second row as it is, second row as it is, and the third row elements, the second elements, minus P, minus Q and minus R, in this way. Okay, so take 2 common out from third row, you will get 2 into A P A, B Q B, C R C, plus take the negative sign from this, you will get A P P, B Q Q, C R R. The negative sign is here. So students, the determinant, there is one of the property for determinant is that if any 2 rows of the determinant or any 2 rows or any 2 columns of the determinant are same or identical, then its determinant value is 0. See students, the rows first row and third row here is identical. Okay, here second row and third row are identical. If any 2 rows are identical, its determinant value is 0. So not necessary to calculate. By using property directly, this is 2 into 0, plus minus minus, and this is 0. So 0 equal to 0, and hence determinant value of A equal to 0. As determinant A equal to 0, therefore the matrix A matrix A is singular. Okay, in this way we have completed the problem. Okay, now let us take another example. Another example is that find K if following matrices are singular. Suppose student, this is the matrix B and we have the matrix B. Okay, and how is the matrix B? Matrix B is singular. Okay, so as matrix B is singular, you know the properties of singular matrix. Matrix B is singular, its determinant value of B equal to 0. So let us find out determinant value of B. So bracket is replaced by the vertical column. 4, 7, 10, 3, K, 9, 1, 1, 1. So let us find out determinant value of B. So determinant value of B equal to 4 into. Determinant value of B equal to 0. So 4 into, eliminate this row and this column. So K into 1 is K, minus 9 into 1 is 9, minus 3 into, eliminate this row, this column. 7 into 1 is 7, minus 10 into 1 is 10, plus 1 into 7, 9 is 63, minus 10k, okay. And now as determinant value of B equal to 0, this is equal to 0. Okay, so 4 into K is 4K, minus 36, solve the bracket, minus 7 minus 3 is minus 3, and that is minus plus 9, minus plus 9, and plus 63 minus 10k equal to 0. So 4k minus 10k, this is minus 6k. Okay, minus 36 plus 9 is minus 27, minus 27 plus 63, and that is equal to 36. This is 0, minus 6k equal to 36, therefore value of k equal to 6. In this way, as matrix B is singular matrix, its determinant value is 0, and by using this property we have found out the value of k. Okay, now the next problem, the same problem is there. Find out the value of k if the matrix B is singular matrix. Okay, as the matrix B is singular, its determinant value of B equal to 0. So let us find out the determinant value, that is k minus 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, minus 2, 3, 2, 4, and its determinant value is 0. So k minus 1 into 4 minus plus 4. Okay, minus 2 into, eliminate this row, this column, and the calculation is 4 into 3 is 12, 12 minus 2 into 1 is 2, plus 3 into, eliminate this row, this column, 3 into minus 2 is minus 6, minus 1, and the determinant value is 0. This is equal to 0. Okay, so k minus 1, this is k minus 1 into 4 plus 4 is 8, minus 2 into 12 minus 2 is 10, plus 3 into minus 6 minus 1 is minus 7, this is 0. Okay, this implies k 8k minus 8 minus 20 and minus 21. This is equal to 0. Minus 20 minus 21 minus 8 is 49, and hence 8k minus 49 equal to 0. This implies k equal to 49 by 8. This is the value of k. Okay. Now the next problem is that find A, B, C if the matrix 1, 3 upon 5, A, B, minus 5, minus 7, minus 4, C, 0 is symmetric matrix. So as the matrix is the symmetric matrix, then what is the condition? As the matrix is symmetric, we know that matrix is symmetric, then we know the properties of symmetric matrix. Matrix is symmetric, then Aij equal to Aj, means suppose this is matrix A, this is matrix A, and here suppose the diagonal elements are A, B, C, and the remaining elements are same, means the element here suppose K, here the elements are same. Okay, then here suppose G is same with this G and M is same with this M. See students, this is the similar elements and therefore the matrix is the symmetric matrix, and this ABC is the diagonal elements. So compare this matrix. Suppose we have the matrix A and A equal to, suppose A equal to 1, B, minus 4, 3 upon 5, minus 5, and C. A, minus 7, 0, and we have to find out this A, B, C. So the matrix is symmetric. These are the diagonal elements. Suppose these are the diagonal elements, and as the matrix is symmetric matrix, this element is similar, means B is similar with this, and therefore the value of B, this implies value of B equal to 3 by 5. A is symmetric, this A is symmetric with this, A is symmetric with this, because this is the symmetric by using symmetric property. This implies A equal to minus 4. Okay, and C is symmetric with minus 7. C is symmetric with minus 7. Therefore, C equal to minus 7. Hence A equal to minus 4, B equal to 3 upon 5, and C equal to minus 7. In this way, we have found out the values A, B, C by using the symmetric matrix property. Here the elements Aij equal to Aji. Okay, in this way. Now the next problem is that find XYZ if the given matrix with the elements is skew symmetric. So students, we know the property of skew symmetric matrix. Suppose the matrix is skew symmetric. Suppose this matrix A equal to skew symmetric. Then the elements, suppose A, B, C, and suppose A, F, and G. These are the diagonal elements. I have already explained you. A, F, G are the diagonal elements. Then B, and this B means B with negative sign. Okay, this C with negative sign, and this H with negative sign. Means the elements are negative numbers of each other. They are negative numbers of each other. If this is the property of elements of the determinant, then the elements of the matrix, then the matrix is the skew symmetric matrix. So by using skew symmetric property of matrix, we have to find out the value of x, y, z. So let us see, students. The matrix is here 0, y, 3/2 minus 5i, 0 minus √2, x, z, 0. What is the skew symmetric property? Skew symmetric property is that the diagonal elements are 0. So these are the diagonal elements. Diagonal elements are 0 and non-diagonal elements such that Aij equal to minus Aji. Means here this y equal to this. Aij equal to minus Agi, and therefore here y equal to minus 5i. X equal y equal to minus 5i, but Aij equal to minus Aj means this number and this number both are negative numbers of each other. So this is equal to y equal to minus 5i, and this implies y equal to 5i. So this x number is negative of this number, means x equal to the number is minus 3/2. This implies x equal to minus 3/2. The numbers are negative of each other, and z equal to minus this number, that is √2. The number is minus √2 and it's negative number. Therefore z equal to minus plus √2. Hence x equal to minus 3/2, y equal to 5i, and z equal to √2. And this is the solution of given problem. In this way we have solved some problems. So now let us take some homework problem, students. So the homework problem is the assignment 4. Assignment 4 homework problems. The problems are that construct a matrix A equal to Aij such that with this order of matrix is 3/2, and Aij, the elements of the matrix are given by I plus j cube upon 5. Okay, and the next problem is that second problem is that identify the matrix is singular or non-singular. Identify singular or non-singular. And the matrix is 7 minus 4, 5 and 7. And third one find k if the matrix is singular. Students, these are the assignment 4 problems, that is 7 minus 2, 3 and k. So these are 3 homework problems solved as assignment 4, and again I will give you homework problems as assignment 4 till we finish the chapter. Okay.